Hi, Ashley Latta here with the latest Lunch and Learn video, sharing some ideas and strategies that help you make you think differently and hopefully make you a little bit more successful in your dental practice. Recently delivered a course, an in-house program, just a few weeks ago, and we were talking about communication and with patients and between ourselves, the dentist and the team members. And one of the dentists openly put his hand up and was scared about being sued, was really, a young dentist, just starting out, and that was his worst nightmare. And then I talked about this book, and this is one of my favourite books of all time. It's the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And one of the principles in that book is called the emotional bank account. And let me talk to you a little bit about the emotional bank account. The emotional bank account is like a bank account. So let me give you an example, an analogy of this. Let's say you put £100 into your bank account and you take £110 out. Well, you're going to be £10 in debit. You're going to be overdrawn by £10. Well, it's the same with the emotional relationships you have with your friends, your spouse, but even your patients. So let's say I've got a patient and you develop an amazing relationship with them. You've got fantastic rapport with them. You've sent a lovely thank you card. Maybe you've followed up with the patient at home. Well, what you've done here is you've filled the emotional bank account. The emotional bank account is filled. Okay. Now let's say down the line there's an issue. Maybe some of your dental work wasn't as great. Maybe the patient had a problem. It does happen. It happens in my business. I'm sure it happens in your business as well. Well, if the patient gets in touch with you, they're going to be okay with it, providing you can look after them and fix their problem. They're going to be fine with that. Why? Because the emotional bank account is full. So they've got that relationship with you. So they're not going to take it any further if there is a problem. And I try and live my life the same as that with my relationships at home, okay? So I work away a lot, as you probably know. So 2-3 nights a week for 35, 40 weeks a year, I can often be away. So I try and have little treats with my wife and my family, where maybe we go away for weekends, maybe at least once a week as a family we go out for dinner. We get a great opportunity to talk and chat, to fill that emotional bank account. Because if that emotional bank account's not filled, then we're going to have some problems in my relationship down the line. So all I ask you to do is this, not only should you buy that book and read it, but think about the relationships you have, not just with your patients, maybe it's your family at home, maybe it's with your team members, and think about, is my emotional bank account full with my patients, with my family, with my team members? Because if it's full and there's a problem down the line, don't worry, things will be okay. Why? Because you need to draw from the emotional bank account, and if providing it's full, you should be okay. So I hope this tip's been useful. Stephen Covey's book of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is one of my favourite books of all time, and that's a brilliant chapter just to read. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.